Is it still crooked?
No.
So you're positive it's not crooked? I feel like it's
I really don't think it's crooked. I don't see it one bit. I think you just have terrible eyes.
Okay.
Hi everyone!
What's up? My name is Velma Kelly.
And my name is Roxy Hart.
And together we murder our
are...
husbands.
So welcome back to Superfruit, everyone. We don't have anything to talk about, so we're gonna say the first thing that comes to our mind.
Salmon!
Zac Efron. So apparently it's Zac Efron's birthday this week. I don't know what day, I don't care to look it up or know, but all I do know is that he is nude in a frat movie, and that could not be more exciting to me.
So I don't know why I screamed salmon, but actually I do know why I screamed salmon, because we went to Alaska this week and it was really, really fun. What did we do in Alaska, Mitch?
Well, let me tell you what we did. We performed at the Acapella Festivella. I've never been to Alaska before, so that was exciting. It was really, well, it wasn't that cold.
It wasn't that cold.
It was cold at night.
It was cold for us, but it was apparently warm for Alaska.
So we went to the airport on the way back and tried some salmon jerky, which I figured would be really good, and apparently it's really good for you, but it tastes very, very terrible.
It was horrible. It tastes like salty death, and there's like little bones in it sometimes. Maybe we just had
I didn't experience the bones.
Not hating on salmon jerky. Anyways, so that's that. That's that. So speaking of Zac Efron and salmon, we should discuss some more pop culture, don't you think?
Yeah, I think
we have nothing else to talk about. Let's just talk about things that are really important, like pop
zero
culture.
things. Right.
The government's open.
Yay!
And you know what that means?
I don't.
Me neither, really. You know what isn't open anymore? The Jonas Brothers' love for each other.
That's
a good segue. So the three of them, the Jonas Brothers, hate each other. Do we know why? No, because we're bad at this, but they hate each other enough to delete their Twitter, and we all know that deleting a Twitter is a dramatic thing.
It is dramatic. I would never delete my Twitter unless something terrible happened to me.
Who do you think was the source of the issues?
I would probably say Kevin, because when is he not the source of the issues?
Oh, it's true.
Nick put a shirtless picture up recently.
Yeah, so maybe he's like, oh, everyone likes me for my body, I don't need you guys anymore.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
In the last holiday featuring in the
I love that movie. But apparently they canceled their tour, and that's very sad, but I don't think anyone really cares.
No. I would have gone. No, I wouldn't.
I definitely would never go.
Meanwhile, Miley Cyrus, my homegirl, not really, I don't know her, but I wish she was my homegirl. She is the top selling female artist with Bangers right now.
Bangers! I haven't heard a single song from Bangers except for
I listened to it, and there's a few good ones.
Yeah.
I love We Can't Stop, and I love Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
He's a Miley hater.
I'm not a Miley hater. I think she's gorgeous. Her music is fine. Wrecking Ball's cool. But I go petition for her ass with no Grammys. My shirt is so open, Elvis style. So I am sort of a big fan of Lorde. I think she's pretty interesting. She's only what, 3 years old?
Yeah,
she already has
3 years old.
A debut album out. Totally obsessed with the song Tennis Court, by the way. But sadly, apparently she's really not that nice.
Yeah, I've seen interviews of her just being a mean girl.
Manga. Just reading a manga.
She's like the Regina George of the music industry
You're
right now.
so right. She's like...
Oh. Yeah, I almost said it at the same time.
She's like...
But her song Royals is the bomb, and I love it. And I really love this band, Pentatonics. They did a cover of it.
Who's that?
I don't know. 5 brilliant, sexy people just doing what they do. But anyways, basically the story is Lorde said something about how she doesn't like Selena Gomez's song Come and Get It because it's saying when you're ready, come and get it, and it doesn't portray women well because she's like super feminist.
It's like provocative and stuff. That I feel like that's like slut shaming kind of. What's wrong with being provocative?
Yeah, and it's also not that deep. Lorde's making it too deep.
It isn't. First of all,
and if she was a true feminist, in the words of Selena Gomez, she wouldn't be knocking down other artists, especially since she entered the music industry no more than 30 seconds ago.
You are not wrong.
I would at least have more than one hit song before you go hating on every other major artist.
Wow.
Really?
And that is the tea.
Anyways, that's all that's really happening right now that's important. I don't know anything about politics, or we'd bring that up.
I don't know anything about anything ever.
Yeah, we both went to college.
And here I am.
Here I am.
So, here I am, all on my
Oh, okay. Beyonce's releasing a new single soon.
She
and
is?
apparently her team says it's a masterpiece. Yeah, and she's releasing it the same day as Britney's album. So drama.
That's-
But I feel like they're friends. They were in a Pepsi commercial a long time ago.
Were they really?
Do you remember where they walked out?
A long time ago.
It was
I
her,
don't
and I think Pink was in it.
I-
So why don't we just move on to Weekly Obsession?
Weekly Obsession.
Weekly Obsession.
Oh, excuse me.
Ew. My weekly obsession is Rosie Crane, a singer, songwriter, and I
Really
met her.
talented.
I met her in college, and then now she's blowing up, and she is so good at singing. Her voice is unreal. So y'all should definitely check her out.
My weekly obsession is a book called How Music Works by David Byrne. I saw it in the bookstore and I thought it would be really interesting, and lo and behold, it was. It's more about the context and how the creative process works in the music industry and with musicians and cool stuff. I haven't really gotten that far, so I don't know what to tell you, but apparently it's really legendary, so you should definitely check it out if you're a musician or you appreciate good music. I'm sorry we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. We can just like mumble for 5 more minutes if you want. Goodbye.